Emergency room visits increased 30% from July to September. ER doctors treat fractures, heat exhaustion, and so much more. In today's Your Health segment, Dr. Boyajian O'Neil shares some tips to help enjoy the outdoors safely. Dr. Lori, people are excited to get outside after the last year we had. How can they avoid injuries during summer months while doing the things they love?
Well, Kelly, you're absolutely right. We have come off a historic pandemic, forcing us to be inside or drastically reducing the activities that we so enjoy. We're starting to get vaccinated more and more every day and get out and about and do the things we really enjoy. But after a year of being relatively sedentary, for most of us anyway, getting back at it may bring with it some aches and pains and injuries, which we hope to avoid. So a good rule of thumb is to re-engage in your activity gradually.
So what should we be doing before that activity?
I think stretching and strengthening is really important. So if you are in an activity that requires a lot of bending or movement at your waist, maybe some yoga, some gentle stretching before you engage in that activity will be helpful.
So we hear a lot about drinking water, more water actually in the summer, but does that help prevent injuries?
So after you've engaged in an activity outdoors for, let's say, more than an hour, then you want to consider adding maybe some sports drinks that have electrolytes or sugar so you can keep your fuel up. But at the beginning of an activity outside, whether that be walking or riding your bike or gardening, then drinking water is all you need at first. But you want to drink before your activity so you're pre-hydrated, and then drink frequently during the activity. When it's really hot outside, maybe even 6 ounces every 15 minutes, and taking frequent breaks to avoid the heat cramps, to avoid the general weakness, and then at the catastrophic end of that, to avoid heat stroke.
Yeah, definitely need that water. What kinds of treatments are available for orthopedic or sports injuries?
So when you do experience an orthopedic injury or a sports injury that's more nagging, maybe an acute injury that's just lingering a little bit, contacting your primary care physician, pediatrician, internal medicine, family medicine physician is a good first step. If it's more serious and you're more concerned for possible fracture or more serious sprain, then of course urgent care or emergency room access is really important to rule out a more serious injury.
Well, thank you, Dr. Lori. Those were some great tips. We want to keep people, of course, safe and healthy this summer. We appreciate you for taking time to talk with us as well.
Thank you so much. I think a big key is being vaccinated and getting back to the activities that we so enjoy outdoors.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kelly.
For more stories like this, head over to our website, kctv5.com/HCA Midwest.